Hey, it's Lauren with Bargain Bead Box. I am so excited today to show you all of the items in December's box. And we'll talk a little bit about each one. This is one of my favorite gemstones this month. We have blue lace agate. So starting off, you'll get one 20mm blue lace agate and brass point pendant, which is a $6.99 retail value. And these were kind of this jumping off point for me. I had ordered some of them for the store, actually. They've been available at Bead Box Bargains for a little bit. I got a small lot in and I was so happy with them. They were so cute that I asked if they'd be willing to make me more at that price. And they were. So we got our main box focal. Now there is going to be some variation, which is why I wanted to show you some multiple pieces here. You'll have different colors and tones of blue, white, gray, brown sometimes, and different fun lacy patterns. This is an all-natural agate, so you will see some variation, which is always something I try to work with while I curate the box. I want to make sure that you have enough different colors and tones in the box that no matter which pendant you get, you'll have something fun to match it. So yeah, starting off, you have your gemstone pendant of the month. And it's a little bit smaller than some past pendants. I try to mix it up. Some people like bolder pendants, some people like the more petite ones, and you'll get different things every single month. Item number 2, we have our 8 to 12mm blue lace agate faceted cylinder beads. It's about a 4-inch strand, and these will also vary a lot. And I just kind of fell in love with the varied shapes. They feel a little bit rustic, but they're so glossy in that icy blue tone. They almost look like chunks of ice. I just thought they were gorgeous. So that is, again, a $6.99 retail value. Then we have our chip beads, which is a 15-inch strand. And the bag on this and the price that we use to calculate our monthly value is $4.99. But I found out afterwards that the factory actually misprinted that. These are their nicer grade ones that are a little more even in shape and tone. And the MSRP for them is actually $7.99, despite what the bag says. So I was very happy with them. They're very lovely icy blue color. Again, they're just very nice chips. You don't have too many outliers. Every now and then you get a really big one, but you get a lot of great color on this strand. So pretty. And those beautiful lacy white patterns too. And up next we have our faceted aquamarine beads. These have been heat treated to bring out the blue colors in the stone and just intensify them a little bit. Heat treatment does not introduce new colors like dyeing does, but it does create artificially the optimal environment for the colors in the stone to shine their brightest. So I love the icy blue color here. I love the gorgeous faceting. It's just so pretty. And I was so thrilled to find aquamarine at a price that I can include it in your box. It is typically a more expensive stone. This is a $6.99 MSRP as well for this 7.5-inch strand. And yeah, so I had to snap it up. I love how the icy blue coordinates with the blue lace agate this month. All right, item number 5. These are our cornflower blue agate rounds in 6mm size. They're a $7.99 MSRP. They are just gorgeous. These are dyed and heat treated agate to create this absolutely lovely varied cornflower blue, which I think goes so nicely with the natural blues in your blue lace agate. It's a little more intense in places. Some of them are a little light, but you have some deeper blues, just kind of rounds out that color palette with some deeper icy blues. So love that strand. And then up next we have 8mm Malaysia Jade, which is the trade name for this dyed quartz round beads in an ice blue tone. This is a 7.5-inch strand in a $3.99 MSRP. And with this strand, I really wanted to incorporate some of those lighter blue-gray tones that you see in some of the blue lace agate pendants. So this strand kind of pulls in. If you have like a lighter grayer pendant, these will be great accent beads to use with it. They also just add to that icy glacial feel. I love, love, love the Glacial Glimmer theme this month. It makes me very happy. It's like all the classic colors of winter to me. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. All right, number 7. These are 8mm sea opal glass faceted round beads, and it's about an 11-inch strand and a $2.99 MSRP. Aren't they just gorgeous? Like, look at those. They're so pretty. They have that like opalized look to them where they reflect different colors, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue. I just think they're so lovely next to the blue lace agate in this box. It's so colorful. So I really, really enjoyed those as well. Up next, look at these. I love this powder blue color. These are 6x4mm crystal faceted rondelles, about a 15-inch strand in a $3.99 MSRP. I really, really love that finish. So shiny, so sparkly, and so fun. I loved this color blue with the blue lace agate, with the aquamarine, kind of pulls in a little more of those classic blue tones. And I think it coordinates nicely with the powder blue in the blue lace agate as well. Up next is item number 9. This is one of my favorites in this box. I love the blue lace agate, but I also love these Alexandrite AB crystal round beads. You've got that colorful Aurora Borealis finish. It's a 10-inch strand, $4.99 MSRP, and I really wanted to bring in some purple. Like the blue lace agate has a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple, so we've got all these great icy blue tones, but these make me think of northern lights. They make me think like a North Pole sunrise. I just think they bring so much color and fun to this palette. So love those. All right, up next, number 10, we have 8x10mm English cut crystal rondelle beads in crystal AB, and these are a $4.99 MSRP. And again, this shape, I could not put it down after I picked it up. It's fun to play with. It's just so chunky and different, and it looks so icy. I really love this strand. So I always try to put in some different kinds of shapes as well. You'll get a lot of round beads because those are classic and you can't go wrong, but I also like to mix it up and include some fun different shapes where I can. So I really, really like that English cut chunky rondelle there. Number 11 is our crystal faceted bicone beads in a matte white AB. So this actually, even though the label says white, it's more of a white jade, like a semi-translucent. So it's not a straight opaque white. It's not quite crystal either. You can't totally see through it, but it definitely is like the semi-opaque side of things. Semi-translucent, semi-opaque, whichever you prefer there. But it's got a soft Aurora Borealis finish that is mattified as well. I think just makes it so pretty and icy. Bring some more of those glacial icy whites into this palette, which I love. All right, next is number 12. These are our chevron oval beads. They're about 7.5 by 11mm. You get about 6 inches with a $3.99 MSRP. And again, I like different types and shapes of beads. And these, you have that half matte chevron pattern, which is so interesting. And I think the colors pull in the blues, the grays, the purple really nicely. And I thought they were really fun. So that is most of our beads for this collection. We do have some spacer beads up next, but from then on, we'll move on to the findings. So number 13, I always do try to include some spacers for you. I love spacer beads in my designs, and they're one thing that I feel like is always so expensive at a craft store. This is a 50-piece 4mm brass stardust spacer bead in silver. They are nickel-free with a $2.99 MSRP. And I love these. They're so nice. Look at that sparkly stardust finish. They look so icy to me, glistening. I just thought those would be really pretty with the blue lace agate too. They're kind of a lighter silver tone, which, and I just dropped them on the floor. So that's fun. Which kind of, anyway, they sort of complement, I feel like, the whites in the blue lace agate with that lighter silver. and they contrast a little bit with the more antique-y silver of the rest of our pieces. And I like that together. It's not quite a mixed metal look, but it gives that feel while still being harmonious. Okay, for number 14, we have here our bead cap. And again, if you've been getting this box for any length of time, you know I love my bead caps. These are a 7.5 millimeter dotted 5-point star, and you get 30 pieces. So here's what they look like. I think they're super cute, and the star shape is very subtle. The little dots and everything, I thought they'd be very cute with your 8 millimeter beads here, or on really any of your rounder beads. They probably would even work with like your little faceted cylinders there. So it's a very versatile shape, and I really like them. So yeah, you'll get 30 pieces. I'm not gonna put all 30 of them down here because that would take me 8 hours and be very boring. But yep, there we go. There are bead caps for the month, or at least a few of them. And they are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. Up next is our woven swirl pendant. So I love this design. It feels very much like winter winds to me. It's a little bit Celtic. I like that you can use it either direction. You've got so many different holes and loops and possibilities there. Or if you just want to use it as a basic pendant, it's very elegant and pretty that way too. So this is a $2.99 MSRP. And up next, we have 4 pieces of the 28 by 18 millimeter woven swirl links. So these are, they look like a little bit more of a scrunched up version of your pendant, but they complement it so nicely, and I think they'll go very well and coordinate well for making lots of fun designs. I really, again, just like the swirly wavy pattern. I think it's interesting that the loops on either end are inverted or 180 degrees. So you've got a horizontal one and a vertical one. You could easily string one end and use it as a small pendant with a dangle at the bottom there. There's so many things you could do with these. I think they're a lot of fun. All right, up next we have 8-piece of woven knot charms, which, like our links here, are also lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. These are $2.99 MSRP. And again, I feel like these just coordinate very nicely. You have multiple loops. You could use them as chandeliers, multi-strand connectors. There's so many different things that you can do with these. I just think they're very cute and swirly. I wanted to do something a little different than snowflakes. Nothing against snowflakes. Snowflakes are just my go-to in the winter, and I kind of wanted to challenge myself and do a motif that is a little bit something else. So that's what we did here. I hope you enjoy the swirliness. It makes me very happy. All right, up next is our clasp. And we went for a hook and eye clasp this time. I liked the swirly shape. I think it complements our pendants and just our overall finding style very nicely. You do get 3 sets, which are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free, and a $1.99 retail value. So these are just classic hook and eye. If you've never used a hook and eye clasp before, it's very straightforward, but they've got this nice little bump here to help hold the eye in place. So it's hard for it to just like bounce off while you're wearing it. That kind of holds it there. But if you want to get it off, it's really not hard. So I really like these clasps for ease of use. If you have shaky hands like I do sometimes, this can be a very nice clasp to use. Plus it just looks very elegant and fits our swirly style. Okay, our last item in this box is a meter of 4 by 3 millimeter it has 2 different sizes, and 6.5 by 3 millimeter hypoallergenic Figaro chain in stainless steel. So a Figaro chain, you can see it has 2 different link sizes, and you've got a pattern here where you have 3 of the small links and then 1 of the longer links. It's subtle, which I like, but it just gives a little bit of a different look to the chain. And this is a very sturdy stainless steel chain, so it's anti-tarnish, it won't tarnish, and it is also hypoallergenic. I love stainless steel for both those reasons, and always try to get stainless steel chain when I can, particularly in the silver finish, because yeah, that is naturally anti-tarnish. So yeah, you got 1 meter, just a little bit over 3 feet, about 3.2 feet, enough hopefully to make several things for you. And that is our Glacial Glimmer collection. I hope that you've enjoyed December's beads. I have a ton of fun putting this collection together. I would love to hear what you think in the comments. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. We'll also have some fun tutorials using these beads coming up in the very near future. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I have so much fun playing with beads, and I just want to say a huge thank you to all of our members. We could not bring all of these items to you over an $85 retail value for $22.99 if it wasn't for all of you. You guys allow us to have the bulk negotiating power to offer these items at the price we're able to offer them. So thank you so much. If you are not a member and would like to become a member, you can sign up at bargainbeadbox.com. If you sign up now, you will start your membership in January. So we ship by the 10th of each month, which means if you sign up by January 10th, you'll get January shipment. If you like these beads and would like to purchase them, they are available while supplies last. We have our extras at our website, beadboxbargains.com, our sister store, for $32.99. And either way you buy it, whether you are a member who received it for December or whether you purchase it separately, it does include free shipping to the USA. So again, if you want to sign up and save on future shipments, you can do that at bargainbeadbox.com. And if you'd like to purchase this shipment, it'll be available at our sister store while supplies last. So thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful weekend and just a really fabulous rest of your day. Thanks again, and happy beading.